Now we see in the same chapter, God does not allow Moses to enter into the promised land. So, chapter 20 verses, read from 20 to 24 for context, but I'm just going to read 24. So, read 22 to 24. Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because he rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah. So the water of Meribah is where Moses should have spoken to the rock rather than smiting the rock twice, right? Should have spoken to the rock, and then the Israelites would have given God even more praise and sanctified his name, because that is impossible for man to do. So they would have known it was the work of God. Okay, but by smoting it, it may have looked like a human thing to do. Oh, we've struck the rock, hence water came out, kind of thing. So, there's a very important lesson to learn from here, brothers and sisters, which is when God speaks to you and God tells you to do something, you've got to do it exactly how God asks you to do it. Because if you don't, then, the blessing that comes with that is not given to you in full. And we see that also in 1 Samuel 15. You can read from sort of verse 8 all the way up until maybe 16. But again, I'm just going to paraphrase. And what happens here is, God tells Samuel, and Samuel relays to Saul by saying, when you get to Amalek, destroy everyone in the village, destroy all the Amalekites in that village. But Saul spares Apeg and spares the best of the sheep, the oxen and the foalings, the lambs, and all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them, but God required them to utterly destroy. He wanted them to utterly destroy everything. And then we read in 11, same chapter 15, 11, it repented me that I have set up Saul to be king, for he has turned his back from following me, and hath not performed my commandments. And it grieved Samuel, and he cried unto the Lord all night. So God said, Samuel, Saul, you are now cut off. And he was cut off after that, because you did not listen to what I've said to you, and you've not followed my commandments. So when God asks us to do something, brothers and sisters, make sure you do it exactly the way it is. But God still looked after Moses. So when he had died, when Moses had died, we're reading verse 34, Deuteronomy, chapter 34. Again, you can read the whole thing for context. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord, and he buried him in the valley in the land of Moab, over against Bethoah. But no man knoweth his sepulchre unto this day. So that was God. So God buried Moses, and no one knows where his grave is. And we're going to read why that's important in a second.